crafty friends, and welcome to Holi-Vlog Day 9. It is Thursday, December 9th. I was trying to say December 19th. No, we're not fast forwarding through the month. It's Thursday, December 9th, and we're almost through this week, y'all. It's going too quickly and not quickly enough all at one time, right? That's how these things go. So I have some fun extras for you today. Yesterday was a really awesome Happy Day mail, or Happy Mail Day. Got lots of really fun stuff in the mail that I'm going to show you. I got one piece of unexpected Happy Mail from a friend that I'm very, very excited about. Super thoughtful, super awesome. And then I got two packages of things that I recently purchased that got here way faster than I expected them to get here. So that's also super awesome. So I'll get into all of that here in a second. Let me remember to introduce myself. My name is Jessie. My pronouns are she and they, and we're here to open tiny presents and enjoy some coffee and chocolate and just celebrate all of the holidays that are happening in winter and December. So that's what we're here for. Speaking of which, let's talk about holidays and observances for December 9th. Thursday, December 9th, and I will remember to read December 9th this time. So December 9th is Christmas card day. I don't know if that means that's the day you're supposed to get your Christmas cards out. If so, I guess I better get on that. I don't do Christmas cards specifically, I do holiday cards, but even so, yeah, I haven't. I'm way behind. It's International Anti-Corruption Day. That's a good one. International Day of Commemoration and Dignity of the Victims of the Crime of Genocide. That's a mouthful, but also very important. It's also, I really should have done these in order of importance and somberness, because the next two are not somber at all. So it's also National Llama Day and National Pastry Day. So that's December 9th for us. So now let's talk about the Happy Mail. Happy Mail, okay. Let me put my coffee somewhere where I'm not going to knock it over. That could be challenging. Okay, so I made two purchases last week. The Witchy Stitcher box went on sale I can't remember, recently. The Witchy Stitcher only does a box every great once in a while, and they're very, very limited quantities. And this was like Death Before Coffee, or Death Before Decaf. It was a coffee themed box. Now, the boxes are very, very difficult to get because they are in such limited quantities. I knew that there was probably going to be stuff in the box that I didn't necessarily care about because I'm more Stitcher than I am Witchy. So rather than getting the box, because this time she actually made some of the items available separately. So rather than even trying for the box and possibly taking it away from somebody who would appreciate it more than I would in its totality, I just ordered a couple of the extras. And I didn't expect them to get here this quickly because the Witchy Stitcher is in Canada, and things that come from Canada usually take a long time to get here, but they arrived today. My stuff arrived today. So so the first thing I purchased is the Witchy Stitcher coffee mug. I'm so excited about this. So Witchy Stitcher teamed up with the Bones Coffee Company, and if you're familiar at all with Bones Coffee, this is sort of an iconic, or their iconic style of mug. They sell all kinds of mugs that look like this but have different motifs on the front, and the motifs are generally from the artwork that's on their coffee bags. So there's a Witchy Stitcher specific Bones coffee mug that, as far as I know, is exclusive to the Witchy Stitcher. You could only get it by purchasing the box or by purchasing it separately from her. So the mug looks really, really cool anyway. And then it's got her Witchy Stitcher artwork on it, the tarot style artwork. That's her primary logo, and it's super awesome. I'm so excited about this. And the mug is actually made in the USA. It's made by I could read it earlier, and now my brain is not wanting to read upside down, which I normally can do. Gray Fox Pottery. grayfoxpottery.com. I don't think you'll be able to read that, but it's actually made in the US, which is kind of cool. So that was the main thing that I purchased was the the mug, but there were also needle minders. You can also get needle minders, so I'll show you the rest of the stuff here in a second. So the sticker that's on this little bag is actually the sticker that was holding the bubble wrap, so that's actually extra that I stuck on there. But here's the needle minder. The needle minder is really awesome. So, death before decaf. How awesome is that? It's so cool. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. It's super awesome. So I'm very excited. So, like I said, I didn't get the whole box, and I'm okay with that because I got the two pieces that I probably would have liked the most out of the box anyway. So I'm super excited. And I made sure to tell her that I was very appreciative of the fact that she made things available outside of the box, because I just, with internet speeds and things like that, I just knew I wasn't going to get the box. And honestly, it was more than I needed to spend all at one time. And I was pretty sure it's not that there's anything wrong with anything that comes in those boxes. It's just, like I said, I'm more stitchy than I am witchy. So it probably would have been stuff that I wouldn't appreciate as much as other people. So I was very happy to be able to leave the box alone and just get the stuff that I wanted. It's very, very cool. So also with it, she sent a couple of stickers. It was packaged so in such an awesome way too. So she had put everything was black. So the bubble wrap was black. The confetti, paper confetti filling it to keep everything nice and tight was black. And there were little pieces of like Halloween type confetti. It was really awesome. And then I got the Witchy Stitcher sticker, and also this is the same sticker. Or the same design as the sticker that was on my packaging. So that's really cool. And then this was awesome too. So she sent a little card where she said, stay spooky, and actually wrote my name, which, I love those little personalized touches. It's really nice. So super cute. So thank you, Witchy Stitcher. I appreciate you. And the mug and the needle minder are so awesome. I don't know if y'all have noticed, I have mugs everywhere. You probably can't see them because I need to redo that space. It's getting quite busy, as they say, but I love a coffee mug. I use them all over because I can only drink out of so many mugs at a time, so I actually use them everywhere. I store stuff all over the place. So this is going to go in a place of honor on the stand here behind me, so I can store scissors and things like that. I love these things. So that was one thing that I purchased. The other thing I purchased, I just bought this Sunday. And Michelle can tell you because I was in Michelle's Twitch stream and we were talking about books and we were talking about things that people should check out. And she very often recommends Lore Olympus, which is a web comic that I have not yet checked out, but that has been recommended to me by a number of people at this point. So I've been meaning to check it out, and it turns out that Lore Olympus has actually, she's already produced, what is her name? Her name is Rachel Smythe, or Smith, Smythe. To me, that's Smythe. I hope that's correct. She has produced one graphic novel and is about to publish a second graphic novel early in 2022. So I decided that rather than trying to actually look at the webcomic, because I know that I'm not gonna sit and go through the webcomic the way that I should, because I'll read a couple of pages and get distracted and go off and do something else. So I decided to actually purchase the graphic novel. Now, I don't have a local small bookshop, so I went to Nowhere Bookshop and decided to purchase from Nowhere. So I know that when I purchase from Nowhere, I'm supporting Jenny Lawson and her as a creator, but also her as a business owner. So I decided that was the best of all possible worlds, because she's a small business owner, and even though her shop is in Texas and not Virginia, I'm still supporting a small bookstore. And she had this copy in stock. That was the biggest thing for me. I could have gotten the hard copy if I had wanted to wait, but I did not want to wait. I wanted it in stock. So so I went to Nowhere Bookshop online and I purchased Lore Olympus. And this is a hefty tome, y'all. So this is, yeah, that's pretty big. And I'm not gonna like really flip through, but you can see there's images and stuff. So, and the reason that I decided it was worth it to go ahead and buy the book is, one, because like I said, I knew I wasn't gonna sit down on my computer and actually read it, or let alone on my phone. And even though I don't sit down to read books, I know that I can sit down and read a picture book. So I treated myself to that as sort of a holiday gift. But yeah, so I'm super excited about that. while I was on the website because I decided to look at the enamel pins, and Nowhere Bookstore has several gender related pins, and pride pins and things like that. And so I saw this one. There are only infinity genders, and I loved it, and I knew I needed to turn it into a needle minder. And I didn't realize it at the time, but apparently 50% of the profits from this pin are donated to the Allie Forner Center in New York City, Take Resource Center in Birmingham, and Trans Lifeline. So not only is it a fabulous pin, but 50% of the profits are actually going to help transgender people, which I think is fantastic. I'm gonna have to check out these different organizations and see what they're all about. I'm not familiar with a ton of trans organizations. I mostly am familiar with the Trevor Project, but I want to become familiar with more organizations that uplift trans people. So I'm going to investigate these folks and see what they do, and maybe we'll do some stuff to support them further in the future. But yeah, there are only infinity genders. I love that. I'm gonna have to. Michelle also sent me to, or gave me a link to, an Etsy shop that sells pronoun pins, and they sell not only the he, him, and she, her, but they sell the she, they ones, and the they have the they, them ones as well, but they have the he, they, and she, they ones as well, which is fantastic. I don't see those very often, so I'm gonna have to check that out. That is an Etsy shop. That's not this shop. But yeah, so that was very happy mail. That makes me even happier. So my purchase supported extra awesome people. So there's that. And then the happy mail, the happy mail I was not expecting. I got this fabulous skein of yarn. Fabulous skein of yarn. This is Urban Girl Yarns. Urban Girl Yarns is let's see, her name is Marsha P. Johnson, and she is a local dyer, local to Richmond dyer. So she's like 40 miles north of me. Super awesome. And it turns out that Rachel made this purchase for me. So Rachel apparently placed an order. Oh, and these, look at these. Okay, focus. Look at the counting pins, the stitch markers. That's what words. Look at these awesome stitch markers. The camera won't focus. It was focusing just fine before. Okay, there we go. Look at the awesome stitch markers. They're rainbows. Little rainbow hearts. Oh, I love them. So anyway, so Rachel placed an order and had this sent to me, so it was a surprise. And I just love it. So this colorway is actually called Virginia. And it's from a Virginia dyer, and I've got the fabulous rainbow counting stitch markers, and I love it so much. So, and I love the colors in this. So we've got lots of black here, and we've got purples and blues and yellows, sort of like all the colors in Virginia, which is fantastic. I just love it. I'm gonna have to do a swatch and see kind of how the colors play out before I decide what I want to use this for, but I think this would make a fantastic cowl or something. So yeah, I think that would be super awesome. I have to make something that I could wear to work all the time. I think that would be fun. So yeah, I was very excited and very touched to receive this, and there was a nice little note in it saying that it was from Rachel. So but yeah, so yeah, that was so nice. I really appreciated that. So thank you, Rachel. She's always doing sweet stuff. So yeah, so yeah, that was nice. Okay, so that's the happy mail that I got. That's all the fun mail that I got. So let's open some tiny presents, some coffee and chocolate and tiny presents. So today's coffee, I was looking for other coffee advents, but I think we're kind of past the advent, being able to get the good advents at this point. Let's see, this is day 9. Panera coffee. Oh, Colombian. I haven't had the Colombian roast. I usually get the hazelnut. I'm a fiend for hazelnut flavored coffee. So that's Colombian. So that's it. It's a roast I haven't tried. So that's nice. I actually have the caribou blend that I opened up yesterday in my coffee cup right now. So yeah, there we go. So that's today's coffee. And then let's see, we're up to Oh, look. This nutcracker is in green today. They look like Robin Hood. Yeah, Robin Hood nutcracker today. Let's see. This does not look like one of the ones where... Yeah, this is the cappuccino truffle. Cappuccino truffle. Okay, so like yesterday, I'm just going to kind of set that aside and I'm going to eat that later. Because we've already tasted that one. Now, let's get into our tiny gifts. We've got the Stitchy Box 2021 Christmas Bash Box. And we're on day 9. That was the husband stepping out. So we're on day 9. I don't know why I actually closed the box and moved it out of the way, but let's see what this is. Shall I place a guess? Shall I make a guess? That could be silk. That might be silk this time. Oh, I cheated. I peeked before before I opened it up for you. It's all stuck down in there. Come on now. Come on. Okay, there we go. I was right. It's silk. It's Stitchy silk. Okay, so this is Stitchy silk. This is the colorway Sapphire. That is a blue. That is a gorgeous blue. That's really, really nice. I like that a lot. It's a nice deep sea blue. Gorgeous. Okay. I really like that. Let's see what the little thingy says. A great blue to add a wintry touch to any project. Yeah, I mean that's definitely that's a nice ice winter blue. Gorgeous deep blue. I will take it. I will take it in a heartbeat. And like I said, I don't know why I shut this and put it away because because I want to get my little box out or my little bag out so I can put my Stitchy silk in the bag. This helps me just keep everything separated from the gifts that I have yet to open. So there we go. That was day 9. Some beautiful, beautiful Stitchy silk. I'm all about it. Now let's look at day 9 of the Fangirl Fibers Winter and Stars Hollow countdown box. Ooh, that's different. It's like polka dotted almost, like Dalmatian, but it's got little tiny specks of other colors. You know what? This is something that I learned last year. I think it was last year. Yeah. The last time I did some fabric dyeing, which has been far too long. This probably is a black dye that's been allowed to separate. So if you were to take, and the color I used was actually a Procyon Raven. If you were to take most black dyes and put the powdered dye onto a fabric, you're going to end up with all kinds of funky speckles like this, where you just get random colors like yellow and blue and red and stuff. And the reason for that is that the colors don't blend together to make black until you mix them up with liquid. So it's entirely possible that she got this effect by speckling on black dye, which is really kind of cool. I love that. This is a film by Kirk, season 2, episode 19. Oh, the movie that Kirk made was so bizarre. Yeah, that's pretty fitting. This is not nearly as strange or bizarre as the film that he made, but I feel the connection there. Like I totally get it. That's awesome. And now let's do our Over the Rainbow from Asylum Fibers. So this is the Wizard of Oz themed box. We're going to do number 9 right here. Ooh. Oh, and I should mention Ginny K8K, Jenny K8. I apologize if I don't know your actual name. But anyway, I remember you commented and said this might actually refer to the Cowardly Lion. He was singing a song about if I were king, if I'm king. So that might actually be Cowardly Lion, which makes so much sense. After she said that, I was like, oh. It's like there are other yellow things, aren't there? So let's see what this color is. Come out. Okay. Okay. This is a gorgeous color. A very goldenrod kind of dark wheat sort of color. Really like that. Some nice tonal variegation there. It's a lovely color. It's actually a much more vibrant color in person than it's coming out on camera. So it's coming off as a much more of a neutral tone, whereas in person it's actually leaning a little green. It's like really bright to me. Not neon, but it's definitely a lot brighter in person, a lot more intense in person than it's coming off on camera. So this color is called Follow the Yellow Brick Road. So yeah, if you could see it in person, this is much more like I imagine the Yellow Brick Road to be. So it's not nearly as weedy and hay colored in person. It's much more gold. That's gorgeous. I love it. Okay. Well, those are all our tiny presents and our additional happy mail for today. I hope you're having the best day that's available to you. I hope the week has been treating you well, and I hope that you have some fun and relaxation planned for the next few days, whatever your schedule allows. So I guess I will let you go for today, and we will chat again tomorrow. Quick note, I am working on finally wrapping up Season of Smalls, just FYI. I haven't forgotten. I haven't forgotten. Hopefully that will be coming soon. I'm not going to give you a specific date because we know how that works. And same goes for flosstube. I'm making plans. We'll see if the plans go through. So anyway, I will chat with you all again tomorrow. Bye.